So the year was 2022. I had just started my very first dieting phase in my fitness journey. The plan was simple. I was going to reduce my calories and eat enough protein so that I could get lean enough to have an aesthetic physique and achieve the dream body that I wanted. Pretty much what I told myself was that I just needed to do it long enough to get to the point where I was at a low enough body fat percentage where I felt satisfied. And what happened was it started off really well. I lost weight, but eventually I got to a certain point where I missed the old bad eating habits that I used to have, and I rebounded. I started eating the junk food that I used to eat before I started dieting, and I started to gain the weight back. What I had learned was a very valuable lesson in my fitness journey, and that is the idea that in order to actually achieve the goals that you want to achieve, it starts with changing your mindset around your lifestyle. And so in this video, I'm going to explain to you how you can live a high performance life and actually enjoy it. So the very first misconception that I want to get out of the way, and this is so common, I hear this all the time. What I'll hear is people will say something like, you hear the term work-life balance. It's basically this idea that you can either work really, really hard or have like an enjoyable life, that they're like two mutually exclusive things. And what a shitty like way to set up your lifestyle that would be, right? Like that I can either work really hard and achieve my goals or that I can enjoy my life. That sucks. And I really bought into that way of thinking for a long time, that like this idea that you either work really hard and then once you've worked really hard, then you can enjoy your life. This is the exact wrong way to think about self-improvement. And it took me a really long time to understand that. Like I really lived according to that. Like, oh, for this period of time, I'm just gonna work and it doesn't matter what my quality of life is. And then after that, I can finally enjoy my life. Well, I got news for you, my friend. This life is pretty short in the grand scheme of things, and it's not gonna last forever. And what I would say is start enjoying your life right now. Start living in the present right now. And that is, then, you'll have the other side of that where I used to be, where it's like the party side, right? Like the instant gratification side. You hear something like that, like start living and enjoying your life. That means, forget about everything. Time to go drinking and day partying and all that stuff. Been there, done that. That's not what I'm talking about either, because that's a pretty hollow existence too. What I mean is you have to find the balance, or not even a balance, but you just have to find the truth. It's the truth. You have to uncover the truth that is, you are a human being that is built for something greater than just yourself. If you're a young man like me who wants to improve yourself, who is really been attracted to this idea of self-improvement, it's likely that you find this desire inside of you to grow into something better, to build something. And I would argue that that's our natural state as humans, right? Like we are meant to build things. We're meant to improve our world around us. So I would almost argue that it's a more natural state to be in a like productive building state. And so I don't think that those two things have to be mutually exclusive, is what I'm trying to say. I think you can perform at a high level and actually really, really enjoy your life at the same time. And I think it starts with the realization that those two things can come together. And I'm here to tell you, like, if you are someone who is young like me, or maybe you're in college or early 20s or even a teenager, you might have the idea that what fun is the hedonism. Like it is the partying, like that is what fun is. But I almost don't see that to be true. And I know like it is fun. I'm not saying you can't go out every once in a while, but I almost find my overall quality of life is more enjoyable when I'm like dialed in and really treating myself with a spirit of love and kindness towards myself. And I think that the truest form of treating yourself with love and kindness is taking care of yourself. Like it's not harming yourself for the sake of dopamine pleasure. It is loving yourself enough to do the right things for yourself, right? It's, loving yourself enough to go to the gym every day. It's loving yourself enough to not eat the junk food and to eat the right thing. It's caring about your spirit enough to go to church every week. It's caring about your mind enough to read books and gain knowledge. Like, those are the things. And trust me, dude, if I was talking to my 19-year-old self right now, which I might be, you might be 19 or 18 years old, and you are probably like, this freaking bozo, dude. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But dude, I'm telling you, like, it's way more fun. Like, my life is way more enjoyable when I can just look in the mirror and I'm just shredded and jacked and I feel good about myself. My relationship with the Lord is good, and my books, I'm reading, I'm on schedule to hit my goals of how many books I want to read this month or whatever. Like, you're dialed in, dude, and it's so confidence building. And you can look at that and be like, dude, like, it like is a cyclical thing, right? Like, you accomplish the goal, and then the accomplishment of the goal gives you the confidence to pursue new and greater goals. Then you accomplish those new and greater goals, and then you get more confidence from it. And it's like this upward spiral of confidence and self-love, dude. And, I obviously I'm still working my way up. There's still things I need to do and get better at and that I'm working on. But just from experiencing that a little bit, I can tell you that high performance and enjoyment of life, I think actually the truth of the matter is they intersect. There's a point where they intersect. And that point is where you're performing at a high level because you love and care about yourself. And ultimately the reason you love and care about yourself is because you want to love and care about the people around you, the world around you. It's this cycle of growth and love that starts inwards and works its way out to the world around you. So that's pretty much how I would look at it. I don't see it as two mutually exclusive things. I see them as you do the high performance things because you love yourself, because you love the world around you, and that leads to an ultimately very high quality of life as well. So I hope that all made sense. Maybe that was just a bunch of nonsense, but you let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe. I hope this video is helpful, and I will see you guys later. Peace.